Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, The Real Super Sam. Today is another Fantastic Four comic book review, and I hope you enjoy. Ooh, okay, Fantastic Four, The Menace of the Miracle Man. One issue I felt I had to review. I personally don't like this comic. The comic starts off good, but the ending didn't pay off at all, I think. Ultimately, the family and interaction with the Fantastic Four between each other were the best parts of the comic for me. It was also the very first appearance ever of the Miracle Man. It is a landmark issue, an introduction to the most recognizable things of the Fantastic Four besides the Fantastic Four themselves, like the Baxter Building and their iconic blue costumes. I felt this was an issue I had to review, since I'm going to review the next three chronologically also. There are some moments that are funny to read that don't make the comic terrible. It starts with the Fantastic Four seeing a magic show, then getting humiliated from the Miracle Man. Coming home, Mr. Fantastic remarks that he is glad that the Miracle Man isn't a supervillain. Oh, irony. Miracle Man has brought a statue back to life and is using it to steal jewelry for him. The Fantastic Four are after him, and eventually they get him. So, as you can tell, I'm not that enthusiastic about this comic. The best part is at the end, and the thing it leads to. Anyway, they get new costumes because they are now real crime fighters. The Invisible Woman makes it for them. Interestingly, the Thing wears a helmet and a shirt when he first has it. Well, for a minute. The Baxter Building is shown and explained. It is the first 5 floors of the Baxter Building that is their headquarters, and they have to pay rent like normal people to live there, which, as I've said before, humanizes the superhero-powered characters so people can relate to them more, making them more interesting to read about. And the Fantastic Car is shown, being able to fly and split into 4 separate parts. The interesting part is when the Human Torch tackles the statue all alone. And they also insert a clickbait title during it. So the Torch defeats the monster single-handedly. Then the Miracle Man knocks out the Torch and traps the Thing by making the ground underneath him cave in. Probably the coolest page in the whole comic. The Invisible Woman gets captured while tracking him into a junkyard where the Miracle Man is hiding, and this is where the good parts of the comic start happening. The Human Torch and the Thing start arguing. Sure, they did it in the last issue, argue a lot, but here they come to blows. And at the end of it all, the Human Torch leaves and quits being in the Fantastic Four. That was a bold move. Obviously it didn't last. But having a team split up because of an argument was shocking to see the first time. And after I saw it, I had no idea what was on the next page. They all come back together to fight the Miracle Man, all 4 of them, after he summoned them to a junkyard to kill them once and for all. A lot of crazy, all-around fun scenes happen, and at the end the Human Torch catches up to the Miracle Man escaping in a tank. A freaking tank in the middle of New York, wow. And he blinds him using his heat to intensify the sunlight, or something like that, you can read it, it's on the screen. Literally, and he literally blinds the Miracle Man. It's revealed that thanks to Mr. Fantastic figuring it all out, the Miracle Man is just a really good hypnotist. Every miracle he made was just what he wanted people to see. At the end, he can't do it anymore because he is blind. I don't know if he is in any other stories. If he is, and the cover looks interesting, I may check it out and review it. Like I said, I was not going to even review this until I made myself. At the end, the Thing and the Human Torch argue again about Sue getting captured, and the Human Torch flies off, leaving the reader to wonder what will happen in the next issue. I like this, but for the plot point to happen in such an early issue is little reason I never started looking into the Fantastic Four until I was in middle school. Using up these plot points in the first few issues had me wonder what new things could they really bring to the table. Although older, that was a bit dumb of me to think about, and I see now all the stories they have had after this. This was only issue 3. The writing from Stan Lee and Jack Kirby back then was not just exciting, but bald. Oh, overall, I didn't like the Miracle Man, and the best parts, and the only reason I'm doing this, is because of the Baxter Building first appearance and the first appearance of their iconic costumes. Miracle Man wasn't much as a cliche like a giant monster or an alien invasion. I still, at the end, didn't like him in his character arc. I'd give this comic a 2 out of 10. Seriously, it kind of feels like a waste of time reviewing this, but I'm sure some of you liked it. I hope you all did. Please remember to subscribe for new content and comment down below if you like this comic more or even just as much as on the first two. Please tell me. With that done, bye guys and have a good day.